Hello Reformers and welcome back to Floris Expanded. Now, I have been doing a little management here. As you can see, Suno is now under siege again, but before we actually do that, I would like to accept your suggestion of making Gazwan a vassal, and to that end, I have actually given him some armor. Hopefully this will assist him in becoming a very good vassal indeed, so let us now ask him whether he wants to hold a fief. Oh yes, this would be very nice indeed for us to have an extra vassal. Okay, now I actually need to choose which one he's going to look after. Okay, I think I will give him a village to start off, somewhere that's close, just so that his patrol route would be quite good. And then as we progress, I may give him more and more. So I think that would probably be quite good. We will give him Nomar for now. There we go. Well, thank you, my friend. By giving me Nomar, you put me on the track back into the higher circles. My blue blood will crawl back up from the dirt. You've earned my eternal gratitude from this gesture. Oh yes, there we go. So that is very nice indeed. He will now start to patrol around, and as you can see, I have actually recruited a few Swadian peasants to hopefully shore up the losses I had in the terrible defense of Suno in the previous episode. And also, I went to Praven and took out 79 level 3 archers, as they had quite a few units there already. I have left 360 odd there now, so that should hopefully be enough to defend against any potential invaders. But for now, I will be attempting to take this guy down. Now, I have actually done a few things in our inventory. One of which is to buy a lance, as some of you suggested it may be quite fun to see some lance gameplay, so I kind of thought, well, why not? We may as well. And also, as suggested, I will be switching the crossbow and the throwing weapons out, depending on what I am doing. Now, I will be, I think, using these, as well as the lance, and that will be in field battles, and then I will switch out for the crossbow, this amazing crossbow, although it is exceptionally slow at firing, of course, and that will be in sieges. So, let's now partake in a field battle. I think would be quite amusing. Especially seeing as he is trying to run away. Oh yes. Okay, so here we go now. Shall we? He's minus 10. Okay. Okay, so let's charge the enemy. They don't have very many, but this is mainly to test out my efficiency with a lance, because I have actually not used a lance in a field battle at all. I believe I used one in my Prophecy of Pendor series, but that was very early on indeed, and I don't think I've ever used one apart from that, so it should be rather interesting to see how it goes. So far it doesn't seem too bad, although being on this kind of horse may not actually be so beneficial, considering it is a rather slow horse, as it is highly armored. So let's actually start to move up here now, get all of our cavalry going, and hopefully take out the enemy. Oh yes, also, one of you did actually give me a very helpful comment about changing my out of ammo archers to the infantry tag. So that is actually what I have done just before I started recording, so yes, thank you for that. I did not have it on already, because I felt that messing with any options may in turn lead to a lesser game experience, but that is actually going to help and enhance it a lot more than I would have initially thought. So thank you very much for that. Now let's see what we can do with our troops. And oh, okay, so they're over there. Let's get our archers over here. I think we'll get our archers on this little slope. Oh my, ouch, how dare you. That was rather rude of you, I think. Okay. Oh, okay. Our level 5 archers are already doing an amazing job, of course. Let's get our cavalry charging in, and our infantry. I don't really think we need to worry so much about tactics in this particular bout. And as you can see, my exceptionally slow horse is rather detrimental to the Lance's effectiveness. But it is actually rather fun to play with a Lance for once. As you can see, I am actually killing a few things, which is rather rare. Although I do get a few kills now and again, it is rarer nowadays, considering the enemies are getting tougher and they are increasing the amount of high-level units they have in their parties. So yeah, let's actually just try and get a few more kills here, because I'm having quite a bit of fun with the Lance, and it's actually doing some damage, unlike the throwing weapons, but that is mainly due to my incompetence using them, I would think, at least. So, okay, there we go. That was very easy indeed. I did not foresee any other result, but there we are. Very nice indeed, and he did escape. I was hoping that I would be able to take him prisoner and then let him go, and by that I mean obviously on the screen where he says, "Would you like to take me prisoner?" and so forth, I would let him go instead. That would give us some relation back, which would be rather nice. So there we go. We will now upgrade our companions a little bit. And what is this? A balanced scorpion. This is a polearm that you can use without a shield. Not entirely sure the effectiveness of that, but I will take it nevertheless. It is always nice to take those sorts of things. And now, I think... Oh! Jeremus! Okay, what is he saying here? Captain, I can no longer abide the rank ignorance of Palantinus Artimena. As I was treating the wounded during our last battle, he saw fit to disparage my use of laudanum in relieving the pain while I conducted surgery, and of treating wounds with a poultice of honey. Captain, if that man knew the slightest thing about medical matters, he would know that one should never undermine a patient's confidence in his doctor, particularly not during a complicated operation. If you would be kind enough to dismiss him from this company, you would be doing all of us a great service. Oh my, this is not going well with those two, is it? Well, seeing as Artimena is actually very useful to us, as well as Jeremus, because he is our doctor, and Artimena is our engineer, so we're going to have quite a few issues here. Okay, I will continue to pick both of their sides whenever they complain about the other for now, and I will see what I can do about maybe replacing Jeremus with someone else that has a high surgery skill, perhaps? We will soon see about that anyway. Okay, so that's not too bad, and as we can see here, a vassal of the Rhodok Republic is currently chasing after one of our recruiters, so I guess we will chase him off. Oh my, there's another one over there. Oh no. Why are there so many vassals here? No, they're going to fight, and they're probably going to defeat them. Let's get there quickly. Yes, okay, there we go. Rush to the aid of the recruiter. Yeah, so they only have 34, so it is not too bad, but hopefully they haven't taken too many losses. Not great, I have to say. I would really like to stop fighting in the night time. I can barely see any of the trees up ahead, so I wouldn't be surprised if I ran straight head-on into them. But that would be rather amusing anyway. So let's actually see what we can do here with our formations. There aren't very many enemies, so I may not even have to worry about it so much. As you can see, we have a lot of Swedian peasants ready to garrison Suno. That's what I sent out the recruiters to do, at least. So let us now charge our cavalry and infantry in. Why not? There's not really anything stopping us, I don't think. So now let us charge with our lance and do no damage, of course, because they had shields up. But maybe we can charge their archers instead. And yes, you did not see that. Okay, let's turn around and try once more. Once more with feeling. Come on, Byron. Okay. Your horse charges for 22 bonus damage. Well, that's better. That's better damage than what I've actually done during this entire battle. How embarrassing. Well, there we are, I suppose. That was rather short, but not too bad anyway. We helped our recruiter at least. Yes, keep going. Thank you very much. And he escaped. Wow, they are really lucky with being able to escape nowadays. Okay, so there we are. We will recruit a few people, and I will take a few more prisoners as well. There we go. Okay. Ooh, they're upgrading quite a lot now. I like that. Okay, not much useful loot there. Okay, so there we are. We protected our recruiter, which is very good indeed. Now, what I would like to attempt to do, at least, is take... Okay, that's fine. Is take Jalkala, but as you know, there are probably a lot of troops stationed there, so we may have some issues. Now, if we see fit to postpone the siege of Jalkala for a while, then I may head over here and take Etrusc Castle, or maybe Colmar Castle. We will soon see once we get over to the area of Jalkala. 150. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, never mind. Okay, we have Gazwan patrolling around Uxkhal. Very nice. I like that a lot. Okay. Now we just have to be careful of all of these vassals coming out of Jalkala. I am sure that some of them are going to retreat. Oh! What is this? Aha! Kumipa has announced their allegiance to the kingdom of the Nords and restored their home sovereignty. The grand principality of the Vaegirs. Oh my! Okay, and as a result of that, the kingdom of the Nords have declared war against the Vaegirs as well. Let's actually take a look what has happened here. Oh, I think that is probably a bad idea. As you can probably see, he only has one stronghold to his name. Oh, that is going to be painful, I think. The entire Nord Empire crushing down upon you, and whoa, these Saranids are having a pretty tough time as well. I haven't actually looked at the map in quite some time, but whenever I do, it seems as though something dramatic has changed every time. Okay, well, there we go. Very nice. Let us now continue onward to Jalkala. Make way for Byron. Yes, let's actually see here what we can do. Oh, okay, so they don't actually have that many, only 400 stationed here. My only problem is, of course, checking to see how many crossbowmen they have. And from what I can tell, they have 19 level 4s and a lot of level 3s. So we may have some issues, but I think it is worth a shot. So let's go for it in just a moment. I have just realized that my music volume in the game is a little bit low. So I will modify that and then we will head in. One moment.